The 2012 spring meetings of the IMF and the World Bank have officially wrapped up here in Washington, D.C. To share his thoughts on the main outcomes from the meetings for the IMF and its 188 member countries, we have with us David Lipton, the first Deputy Managing Director of the IMF. Welcome, David.
It's a pleasure to speak with you.
So from the fund's perspective, what were the main outcomes from the spring meetings?
These meetings were a great success. The international community came together here, had a very frank dialogue about the state of the global economy and what each member can do to help create a better international situation. We also had the pledging by our member countries to augment fund resources by $430 billion. And I think it's interesting to note the wide range and number of countries that have taken part in that effort. It shows the support that members have for the fund. We heard many countries here say that they want to see the fund at the heart of the effort to improve the global economy.
What do you think the IMF's member countries should take home with them from these spring meetings?
I think everyone has to go home understanding that they have a role to play in helping to pull the economy of the world out of its present situation and create a better normal, a normal where everyone's able to grow, but grow in a sustained way, and where some of the imbalances that have developed are treated. For many countries, that means that there has to be a sustained effort at fiscal consolidation, but an effort that takes cognizance of the need to maintain growth. For emerging market and low-income countries, there's the need to react to the situation, to deal with the risks that may come from the advanced economies, but to do so in a way that doesn't leave them vulnerable in the future, either by overheating or by failing to rebuild the policy buffers that they need to rebuild. And I think the IMF can play an important role helping them as the year goes along. We are beefing up our surveillance. We are engaging deeply with our countries, and I think that as the year goes along, we'll be able to help countries to create this better normal.
Given the breadth of IMF's membership and fund support for all its members, what progress has been made on fund's governance reforms?
Well, I think we made a lot of progress this week, and we heard the common view from our entire membership that they want to see these governance changes go forward. We're working towards that. We took stock of who's done what and who has to act in order to finish the job. But the world has become a more diverse place. The IMF has to adjust to that. We have to be sure that everyone feels that the IMF is their institution. And I think as these governance reforms come into place, we'll be able to accomplish that.
Thank you very much, David. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
It's my pleasure. Good to speak with you.